Coming up on Big Air, 7,000 feet is not just for the birds. Hang glide Yosemite, 22 minutes from mountaintop to valley floor. Big Air is next.
Well, the first person to fly a hang glider was Otto Lilienthal in the late 1800s. Legend says that he had a couple of successful flights. And in the late 50s and 60s, a man named Francis Rogallo started experimenting with hang gliders, using them to retrieve spacecraft. And I don't think that it was ever actually used in an actual mission. But then two men, Bill Bennett and Bill Moyes in Australia, started towing hang gliders behind boats. And then sometime in probably the late 60s or early 70s, people started foot launching them here in the United States, especially the Bay Area. The first person to soar was off Mission Peak in the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area.
This morning when we showed up, one of our first things to do was to unload the glider, walk the glider out to takeoff, check takeoff out, see what the wind was doing, unbag the glider, we'll take the zipper out, check the glider out, make sure we put it away properly. Here in Yosemite, we have a monitor system where the monitor checks your glider out even after you've checked your own glider. fly glider, you have to lie it on its back to set it up. You pull the control frame up, and the wires kind of unfold by themselves if you put it away properly. And after you get your glider set up, you stand it up on its control frame. Control frame is the kind of like a trapeze bar. It's got two down tubes and a base tube. They're in the compression, and they're kind of being pulled apart depending on how the glider's stretched. The tubing has to be checked. You sight it, you rub it. If there's any dimples in your tubing, you don't fly the glider. When you walk out to that rock and you're ready to launch, you know you trust that material. You put that glider together properly, you know it's going to work for you. People think maybe we look a little haphazard, but we trust that rig or we wouldn't run off the hill. I don't know about you, Mike, but I get nervous just waiting around. Oh, no. I'm in no hurry. I know we're gonna, but you know, it's still like this first time I ever did this. That's the reason I still do this, because, boy, if you stop getting nervous, there's something wrong. Yeah. Bernie, I'm with you. Oh, shit, I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
There, you stay there.
Come on, back up. What am I stuck on?
Heel back hinges, lift a little bit.
Back up.
Okay, sit it down.
Somebody check my ribs, make sure I didn't get unplug anything. Thanks, Ernie. As I get ready to run, you pull the harness up tight, so you know that the harness is tight. You don't have a slack harness. Number one, a good, strong, hard run. Nose down a little bit, so the glider picks up the air properly. Okay, I'm okay. Clear. Here we go. Woo! it. All right. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beautiful. Mike's over there. Besides the hang glider and the pilot, one of the most important things is the harness. Now, the harnesses are cocoon type. You step back into it. Some of them are pod type. You just step back into it. The cocoon type, you have to kind of do a ballet step and step into it. Half dome. All right. Yeah, the glider's flying really good. It's Tenaya Canyon. Smell a little smoke in the air. I love it. Life is good. Life is good. Okay, Mike. You're flying way away from the man. There's lift. Unreal. There's lift out here in the valley. Tenaya Canyon. Yo, Mike, you're supposed to be over here, man. Well, Mike's so far away, I'm going to go ahead and do this. There's takeoff back up there. There goes another glider. It's Ray. Okay. Oh, there goes Ray. Chip's at takeoff. There's Mike. I can't catch him. There's Mike. Okay, there's weirdness over here a little bit. I see Mike's getting bumped around a little bit too. Come over here, Ray. Yeah, Ray? Wow, what's that? It's turbulent over here near the edge of this cliff. Oh. Yeah, there's turbulence over here. There's Ray. Wow. Ray. I can't get down there, you guys. Wow, it's turbulent right here. Where are you, Ray? Okay, we're gonna go back over here. There's Ray. I'm going 25 miles an hour just after I launch because you've got the bar pulled in, nose down, and you're trying to aviate.
Can you see the viewfinder?
Yeah.
Clear? Flying great. Glider's flying great. Good takeoff, Chief. Little lift. Little lift. Little lift. Little lift.
Your brain's cooking the whole time. It's you and the elements and your little computer. You got to rely on your senses.
Here you're taking off at a little over 7,000 feet. You're landing at 4,000 feet in moist air, and everything happens fairly quickly here.
You get maybe an hour, half-hour flight. Anything over 20 minutes is very challenging. There's times when you can catch the heat coming off of these rocks and work your way up to the top of the canyon. If you think you're going to find still air, sometimes it's not still. And that's the kind of air we want. A long ride in Yosemite, or any place else in the world where you fly, is very challenging because it taxes your skills. If your skills aren't sharp, and if you aren't sharp that day, you're just not going to happen. If you're the guy that's in there at the right time, you sense it at the right time, you can start making your turn and work the lift. challenging here because there's times when the falls, if it's empty, there's a little column of air comes up out of the falls. A VG string is a variable geometry. It's kind of just recently happened to hang gliders. It allows you to change the shape of the sail in flight, kind of like the sailboat, tighten the sail up. And as the wind comes in, it bumps into things. It either goes around it or over it, and we ride that little crest just above it. In Yosemite, there's no wind, and we're landing in some high grass, so you have to come in really hot.
Camera.
Got Eric coming in behind you guys.
Okay.
Hey, Dave. Move to the right. You're okay, Dave, but you move to the right anyway. And you're good.
Well, there's too late. Good, Eric. Good, Eric.
Where you at, Eric? Where's Eric? Oh, wow. Where's Eric? Come on, Eric. Where's Eric? This is awesome. The Predator team, Dave Kraft, Eric Brainerd, yeah, you guys are good. Whoops, I just hit somebody's wake. Cool. You guys are good. All right, Ray. Where's my bag? The bag! The bag! In the landing!
And your flare moment, is that's when the glider, just that moment it starts to stall, then you stab it. You just flare it, stand it straight up, and flare and stop. It saved me because you guys, we got a lot of insight, in-flight stuff. Good job, Dave. Good job, man. So all over the place, Eric. Oh, yeah. These guys were within 5 or 10 feet of one another. Good job, Eric.
What's the name?
This is going to be cool, man.
I know, it was hard to believe that. I'm glad you waved me up. He's like, come on.
I was eating wakes.
Skying up right there. I was going right up again.
I kept hitting these wakes. The air that comes up over the top of the back of the mountain comes right back up the front, kind of like a wave. Kind of let the glider fly close to the ground. Yeah. It kept wanting to nose over, so I knew I was going to nose in. That'll swell in flight, though. competition is good. It's good for the sport. It makes innovations in the sport. It brings probably new materials into the sport. If you're a speed glider, you want to go fast close to the ground and go through pylons. If you want to go distance, the distance record in a regular hang glider is over 400 miles. I think the altitude gain record is held by a lady in England at nearly 40,000 feet. She went up underneath a hot air balloon.
Did you already put the radio away? Yeah. You know, I had to fly her again, man. It means putting in your time to be good or be mediocre. Putting in your time to go to a certain flying site. Learning the rules of the ridge there and how you can conduct yourself there. How you can be probably one of the better pilots there, or just a good pilot, one that survives.